So example number 3, we have here a different beam with different loading. So let us try to draw the shear and moment diagram of the beam, but before that, let us assign letter to every change of loading. So we have letter A in the leftmost, B at the roller, and then C here at the end of the distribution, and D at the rightmost end. And of course, we have a roller, we need a vertical BV, and also here, this is DV. And since we have a distribution, somehow the value here is 1/2 of 80 times 3. So 80 times 3 is 240 divided by 2, that's 120. Okay. Right, so let's solve for BV. And by solving BV, it means to say that, can I just leave this one space here? Summation of moment. So let's solve by summation of moment at point D for us to be able to solve for BV. So BV will rotate at point D with a clockwise direction, and the moment arm is 5. So times 5. Then let's consider this 120. And it will rotate counterclockwise at point D. So negative 120. Then the moment arm is 1/3 of 3 is 1. Then plus 2, that's 3 meters. So 1/3 of 3, no? Kinaman siya doon sa heel of the triangle. Next is, what happened to my pen? Kaya lang. So we have this 60. 60 will rotate at point D with a 6 meter nga moment arm. So negative 60 times 3 equal to 0. So our BV is, that's 120 times 3. Pagkahuman, we add 60 times 3, then divided by 5. So the answer is, is this 5? Yes, 5. Balikan ako, 120 times 3. But this is not times 3. Kani. This is 6. Ano naman ni akong pen? Hindi mo siya mutarong og suwat. 6 na. So 120 times 3, then plus 60 times 6 divided by 5. The answer is 144 unit kilonewtons. And then solving for dV, summation of forces, vertical equal to 0, you will have BV plus dV minus 120, then minus 60 equal to 0. So dV now is 180 minus 144. So dV is 36. 36? Yes, it's 36. Okay. So the reason why I leave this space para dili na siya samok when drawing the shear and moment diagram. So ako lang sang i-establish ang line. Until here. This is for A, and this one is for B. Then this is for C. And then this is for D. There. Then I'll write the 0 shear line. I'll place the 0 shear line here. So this one. By the way, this is just a part sa layout sa slide. Anyway, dili na siya part. Okay, the 0 shear line is already established. Let us solve for the shear diagram. So shear values. Let's start with shear values. So shear. Shear values, let's start at point A. And we're gonna examine if there is a concentrated force at point A. Yes, at point A there is 60. So there will be two values. So VA left, it should start from 0. Then VA right, all you have to do is copy the previous value, 0. Then plus minus the area, or the load from load at A. So the load at A is 60 and it's downwards, so it's minus. So that's 0 minus 60. So the VAR is negative 60 kilonewtons. So i-plot sa nato. So VA left is 0, VA right is 60. Okay, so which one? Get the tagline color. This one here. This is 0 at A, and then the next thing is negative 60 here. So negative 60. I'll place it like this one, negative 60. Pagamyan lang ako kay basin dag cooking values. So I'll just place here negative 60. There. Next, nanata sa point B. So let us examine at point B. To evaluate if there is a concentrated load. Yes, there is, due to the support reaction. So there would be two values. I'm sorry for the background noise, no? So this is VB left, and you copy the previous value, which is negative 60, and then plus or minus the area from A to B. I'm not writing the shear word anymore, since it's understood now. We're looking at the not area, but the load rather. We're looking at the load. Okay, so from A to B. So ako lang i-convey pasig maglibog mo ani. I'll just name this one as load. Load from A to B. So from A to B, the load is load from A to B is 0. Tana, no, walay load. So this is just negative 60 plus 0. So VB left is only negative 60. Now, so atong i-plot negative 60. VB left. So the VB left, it's negative 60. And then proceed with VB right. So VB right, copy the previous value, negative 60. Then plus minus load at B. So what is the load at B? So tatanawon, load at B, it's upward BV. So it's upward BV. So it's plus BV. And then it's negative 60 plus BV value is 144. So VBR, it's 60 minus, no, negative 60 plus 144. It's positive 84 kilonewtons. So how do you plot? Positive 84 kilonewtons. So if this is 60, maybe this is positive 84. Nah. So I'll place here positive 84. And then proceed that with at point C. So to evaluate at point C, is there a concentrated load? So at point C, there is no concentrated load. It is just the end of the distribution. So usara ka value sa C. You copy the previous value, which is 84, then plus minus the load from B to C. So copy 84, load from B to C. Load from B to C is the distribution, no? So it's 120, diba? It's a triangle, so 120, and it's downward. So ibutan na to kay negative. So negative 120. So VC is 84 minus 120. It's negative 36 kilonewtons. And you plot the negative 36 at C. So negative 36 maybe right here. This is 36. So negative. Now, pagauman, let us proceed at, I'm writing using a black pen. So at point D. So ating examine, is there a concentrated load at point D? Yes, there is. The concentrated load at point D is the dV, upward. So therefore, there would be two values, VD left and VDR. So let's start with VD left. Copy the previous value, which is negative 36, plus minus the load from C to D. The load from C to D here. So the load from C to D kay wala. So it's 0. So this is only 0. So negative 36 plus 0. And VDL now is negative 36. They plot. So negative 36. So it's just here. And that's negative 36. And for the last one, we are going to plot the VDR. Copy the previous value, negative 36. Then plus minus load at D. No? So it's negative 36. Load at D is upward. Upward nga dV. And the value for dV is 36. So the VDR is 0. Again, the shear value should go back to 0 at the end of the solution. There. So let us plot. This one, we are gonna plot this with a vertical line. And then for this one and this, atong tan-awon kay kaning babaw nga figure. So wala may load. So therefore, kita ang mag-initiate sa curve. And the curve is at 0 degree. There. That's how we plot it. And then this 84 and negative 60 kay it's just a vertical line. Pagkahuman, connecting 84 and negative 36, all we have to remember is the load here. The load has a first degree line, meaning inikaplat na to sa 84 and 36, it's a second degree. So kay second degree naman, we have to remember the things about drawing or plotting a second degree line. So this is positive decreasing, this is negative decreasing, this is negative increasing, this is positive increasing. Mora na itong i-remember. Okay, as what you can see from left to right, the figure, if we try to draw a line, let's make it obvious lang here. If we try to draw a line from left to right, the vertical line is increasing, no? Na increase ang iyang length. Therefore, the line or the figure, the curve should be drawn increasing. Yeah, due to its direction, as you can see, the direction is downward, so it's negative. So it's negative increasing. So to plot negative increasing, kana siya. So how do we plot negative increasing? From left to right, sway like that. Left to right, sway like this. No? So like that. From left to right. Okay? So ato siyang i-plot. So i-plot na to. I-sway from left to right. I hope I can make this one perfect. You see? Wala na ko siya na perfect. Wa gihapon kay OCK ko. And that one. Tira kay wa gihapon. Wa siya na connect. Balik ko na ko og drawing. Na straight line siya. Balik. Basi mo ni makadugay na to. Huwag gyapon ko na satisfy. Huwag gihapon. And hantod ugma rata ni pizza. Kakurug sad. Balik. Nah. Anyway, this is how we plot a second degree line. Nah, second degree line. Okay. Then plotting this one and this, i-plot na to siya based sa kung unsay makita na to nga figure sa babaw kani diri. And it says nga wala siya load. So meaning kita mo draw sa una nga curve, which is a horizontal. Obvious man sad nga horizontal because the values kay the same, negative 36 and negative 36. No? So, and the last one here. So this is our shear diagram.